Hey guys, and welcome to our episode of GEEKAMANIA. Today, this is GEEKAMANIA 12.
12? I thought it was 11. I know yesterday was
Yes,
11.
the
I'm
other
stupid.
video was 11.
But we recorded it yesterday.
Yes, we did.
That's why I'm confused and rubbish.
And in today's episode, we're going to talk about Raw review.
Yes!
So,
more
Ben,
wrestling.
what do you think of Raw?
It was alright. There was, I mean, this is the problem with a 3-hour Raw now, is that we get some pretty good bits,
Yes.
but you have to churn through so much boring filler. But yeah, I mean, there's good stuff. Like, oh my god, Paul Heyman.
Yes, and oh my god, Daniel Bryan and Kane hugged. Took 5-10 minutes to do it, but it was funny as fuck.
But yeah, Punk is with Paul Heyman now.
Yes.
Which is not too surprising, because in real life, Punk and Heyman are quite tight anyway.
Yeah, and Punk is a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
the only thing is, though, is Paul Heyman going to hinder Punk because, yes, Brock Lesnar's not really good at talking, but that's why he got Paul Heyman. But at the same time, because Punk's known for being a good talker, how is Paul Heyman going to take it away from him, or what?
Personally, I feel like Heyman's clever enough to know what to do, and I just like the idea of someone who is awesome at talking being paired with someone else who is awesome at talking, and then them just vocally dissecting people in the ring, which it should be lovely.
Yes, totally, because he is one of the best talkers in the business.
Plus, if it means more Paul Heyman, I'm all for it.
Yeah, me too.
And you just go. I'm good. It's nice. And yeah, it was weird because I think WWE actually made Punk quite heelish in Chicago. They managed to kind of pull it off. It was a bit of a dick move, making Punk walk out on a wrestling match in Chicago.
Yes, because you know he would have wrestled anyway, because he loves wrestling and he's the best in the world.
I'm so sure they probably gave him a dark match.
Or something to do with the dark match.
Yeah, it's just like, because if Punk didn't wrestle in Chicago, lots of people would be walking out with...
Yeah, of course.
With anger and wanting refunds, and so I'm sure they had a nice dark match for them, but that was a really good way of, like, putting it along in the TV realm. Because
they knew, as soon as he got to his hometown in Chicago, even though Punk would be the biggest heel, they love him in Chicago.
If he was wrestling, he would still be cheered hugely.
Yeah.
He was getting cheers anyway, even when he was doing all of his dick maneuvers. I mean, they were muffled cheers, but they were still, Yeah,
of course.
It's definitely still as Chicago's boy. But yeah, it was weird because the WWE handled something story-wise well. I don't know what's... But yeah, it was good. And then we had the continuation of the awesome anger management section.
Yes.
And
after last week's, just how awesome that was, this week's was even more better.
Yeah. So funny. I mean, they didn't really hint at it, but I really hope that this does lead to, like, a Kane and Daniel Bryan team.
Yes.
As opposed to a feud. Because these guys would be a hilarious duo.
Yeah.
And if we can somehow work in Harold... He was actually a wrestler, if you guys didn't know. He was a Ring of Honor guy named Scorpio Sky, I think is his name, something like that.
Yeah, Scorpio Sky.
But yeah, if they can just like have Harold as their manager, or just a guy who they can just go, "Shut up, Harold," to every so often. That would be wonderful. I would like that.
And the tag team should be called League of Angry Gentlemen or something hilarious like that, That'd be so good.
It'd be nice.
It's hilarious.
And just that whole very, very long section of them awkwardly trying to hug each other, and then constantly, it's like fan fictions were born this day.
Yes.
Surely.
It's hilarious that this is one of the worst things ever, but it's also one of the greatest things ever at the same time. It's like so cringeworthy, it's just brilliant and hilarious.
Yeah, I'm going to be disappointed in you, Internet, if there's not hordes and hordes of weird Daniel Bryan and Kane make-out session novels on the Internet. Because I will probably go looking for them. I will be disturbed by them, but kind of happy as well. Don't do it. Do it. Just don't. No, seriously, do it. For the love of everything wrong, just don't do it.
Yes, no, eh?
Yeah.
Little Brian.
This is weird, because all this good stuff.
And you've also got Antonio Cesaro, who's a really good wrestler.
Yes, who I have only just heard about, basically. I've only seen him.
Because he's only really been on SmackDown. That's probably the first time he's really been on Raw.
But yeah, he looks interesting. And just this whole weird, like, multilingual perfection weird gimmick he's got. It's nice.
Apparently he's a Swedish, or I think he's Swedish, like, rugby player, apparently his gimmick is.
Swedish rugby player, that is the weirdest gimmick.
Well, it's WWE, you know. Well, WWE, they had some man just up as someone just wearing a massive fat suit eating chicken, you know.
It's not as bad as Shock Trooper.
That was WCW. That structure was WCW.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's still funny.
That is
like that. Like, when Star Wars is popular, let's get a Stormtrooper. Oh, but it'll sue us. Let's cover his helmet in glitter.
Yes, he put in pink glitter, and when he comes through the hall, let's make him trip over so fuck up his career. Then we never seen of him again. At least everyone remembers him as the guy who trips over a little square.
Everybody remembers him as the stupidest idea in a long time.
But then again, WCW had a few good ideas, but most of theirs is known for. They were known as the Poke of Doom.
Poke of Doom. Apparently they're known for it, but I don't know what the fuck are doing.
Poke of Doom basically, it was Hulk Hogan versus Kevin Nash. Hogan poked Kevin Nash. Hogan Nash fell on the mat, and then Hogan pinned him 1, 2, 3 and won the championship. You never heard
what?
Of that? You never heard of that?
What? Why did that happen?
It was WCW.
No. That's not why did they see fit that it's just like, right, we need a way of taking out Kevin Nash? I know. Hulk Hogan is so powerful that a single finger can just poke you and you go,
I have no
and then you
idea.
die.
Just happened.
Melting. But yeah, what?
You never knew that, the finger poke of doom.
No, I mean, at least the Cobra looks like it could hurt, because it is like a poke to the neck. You telling me he just like poked him right here, just like that?
Yeah.
And then he just
fell on the floor and Hogan won the championship, and then the NWO was formed again.
Wrestling is weird.
It is very, very weird. But when it's good, we love it. But when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's shit.
It's still
really
pretty
is.
funny when it's bad sometimes.
Yes, it is so bad. It's so cringy, it's funny.
There are times though when it's just so bad you just retreat into corner or something.
And then you remember the olden days, like the Attitude Era, it's like, yep, even though it might be shit, I can still watch that.
I don't remember those days because wasn't watching
I have
wrestling
to
around this.
make you watch so much Attitude Era, dude. You'll love it. So good.
Anyway, I guess that's pretty much all we can say about this week's
Yeah.
This is probably quite a nice short segment. That's quite weird. But yeah, that's
Raw for you guys.
That's it for this segment. There'll be more parts of this episode, I'm sure. But yeah, that's wrestling.
Cheers,
Mark.
guys.
I'm Ben.
Bye.
Goodbye.